Monday sport. Thanks to Tough Man Refresh.
Even though Mitchell
we got
Lewis
a sponsor.
Yeah.
Tough Man Refresh.
Tough Man
We've been
Refresh.
saying this for a while.
Oh, I haven't.
Every single week.
That's
Tell,
weird.
tell me about Tough Man Refresh.
So
I'm
Nick,
interested in that.
This resonates with Nick's voice more than Mitch's voice, obviously, because
Wow.
he usually says this every week, and you've never heard this. And as soon as Nick says it, you hear it loud and clear.
a bit of cut through.
No, so
Cut
thank
through.
you.
Cut through.
Cut through.
I mean, I've been telling him for years, Nick. He cuts through. I'm
I
telling
do.
you.
Oh, no.
And I'm not-
I've been trying to get this message onto the higher ups, but
And I'm the last person to bag Mitchell Lewis, but I think his time's come.
Tough Man.
You seen that? He waited around for even though he's not part of this podcast.
Strange move.
He waited at the door for your first.
it was just for the handover. Like, yep,
Yeah.
the button's
They're
been passed.
on.
Yeah,
He's
you
probably-
must genuinely have some cut through that
Don't get with Mitch Lewis.
resonates with me. Like
just gonna-
Tough Man Refresh is a Japanese energy drink.
What are you talking about? You know what Tough Man Refresh is? We drank it in Fukuoka.
I was going to say this isn't it right there, mate.
You guys
This is what
talk about it like at the start of every single one of
we-
these.
We brought it back, but from Fukuoka.
Literally-
From Fukuoka or
Yeah,
Osaka?
Fukuoka.
Oh, yeah, Fukuoka, yeah.
Yeah, the trip that all you guys got to go on.
But we literally do that intro for every single sports podcast in history. Tough Man Refresh.
You know what? I think that by the time that we get around to doing the sports podcast, just a little peek behind the curtains here. Like
Yeah.
we've already done, we've done the show,
Yeah.
the show's podcast,
Yeah.
and now I'm sitting
Sometimes
down
a
to do
marketing meeting.
this. We've had a planning meeting. Like I'm mentally exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
Like I am. I've given it all.
I can
Like
see
some give some give a little, some give a lot, and some give all.
But
And
the
I
point
give
is
all.
today you give
I'm-
all.
I'm mentally fucked. You know what I need?
Yeah, but today you're
Is I need a Japanese energy
Tough
drink.
Man Refresh.
I need Tough Man Refresh.
But the
let's,
point-
let's get some in here, by the way.
My parents are literally in Japan right now, and they're coming back in a couple of days. If I could get them to try and find a couple of cans of Tough Man Refresh,
Let's see if we can.
see them restock the studio.
Someone must distribute it.
Well, they've got to
in
be if
Australia.
they're sponsoring our show. They've got to be.
You'd have to think so.
Like the good people at Tough Man Refresh tell us where we can
There's only
buy.
like 5 beverage distribution
drink.
companies out there.
It's going to be, and it's Japanese, so it's going to be the Kirin or Asahi,
You'd have to think so.
the motherships as I call them.
Get on.
I'm a Kirin man for those asking.
I've always said that about you.
Tough Man Refresh. It's Yakult. It's
Oh,
made
there we
by
go.
Yakult.
Yeah, it's
So
by
it's
Yakult.
made by Yakult
Yeah.
to make that unknown white creamy substance that you drink in those little bottles.
So many probiotics.
You know when I see that,
Otherwise known as ashing out the back of a
what? Finish the joke, mate.
Do it.
When,
ash hanging out the back of one of those doctor's surgeries where
oh God.
couples are trying to have a baby. Just getting.
Are you
done with
saying
that? You done with that?
I take the stuff that's rejected by the?
It's what Ash Brad- it's what
I'm
doctor-
saying, you hide in one of those industrial bins.
Oh, stop it.
It's what Ash Bradden rejects. That makes John West the best.
Oh God, I'm going to
That's
throw up.
disgusting.
That
Oh.
is disgusting.
Where can I find Tough Man Refresh? We can take it now.
We'll see if we can get some in the.
Well, Yakult have an Australian operation.
They have, they came in a while ago.
The only person I've seen drink that Yakult is Akka. Akka used to do a radio show with Akka, and he'd bring
Did
that Yakult in, and he'd have like 4 of them to get him through.
So he's still doing real estate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on Racecourse Road.
Yeah. He's still there.
Very nice.
Going
Very
good,
nice.
he's going good,
All right,
okay.
for the mentally fucked there, Ash. Okay, squads are in. The worst thing that could have happened is that you guys bring back Big Papa. There's just this good feeling about the Queensland camp.
Yeah.
And now, I can't describe it, but as a New South Wales fan, it's the first time all series, even after the loss, like, yeah, cool, game 3, we're good. But I went, they've got some feel good about them now. This is the narrative that Queensland do so well. And Billy's pulled this out of nowhere. And all of a sudden I start going,
And
okay.
I don't proclaim to know enough about or watch enough of the NRL to know whether Papa Leahy's playing outstanding football. But from what I watch of Canberra, he seems like he still does his job.
He's in the engine room of a team that's at the top of the table. And he's replacing a guy in Mo Fotuaika who is at the bottom of the table. Like Papa Leahy is conditioned to winning.
Winners win.
And Mo Fotuaika just has not had a winning season, and you can't tell me that doesn't affect your confidence. That on some level that it doesn't affect your confidence. Papa League, you only win footy games if your forwards are dominating.
You did evenings on 4BC for a stretch there. I mean, you were predisposed to losing.
Yes, yeah, I got conditioned to it.
Winning wasn't in your vocabulary.
It wasn't even in my realm of possibilities.
Yeah.
You know, it was like I would hope to go
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
go from like 12th to 11th.
Yeah, and you're right, and that, which in the NRL terms is 17th to 15th.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's just a different mindset.
You weren't looking at the 8.
No,
back
no,
in those
it wasn't even on my radar.
No.
So Big Papa, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Mo Fodawaker has produced for us. You can't,
He's
you
been
can't tell me if
serviceable.
you're looking around the dressing shed, you see Big Papa or Mo Fodawaker. Who's giving you more confidence?
Oh, Big Papa, especially after those 2 tries he scored the other week as well.
What
Did he?
about
I
when he
didn't
kicked the
know
goal?
that.
Oh, he's up and about.
Yeah.
Canberra up and about. Like it's good
Yeah.
for rugby league, but
Yeah.
geez, it's worrisome for us.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. For me, it's I hate to simplify it, simplify whatever that word is. Fullback can catch the football. Defence, particularly on the left side that slides and handles whatever the hell New South Wales do to us every single time. Like every single time, it's like, is someone going to come in or jump? Just work that out. Just work that out.
Yep.
You catch the football and you do that, it just stops a large portion of how New South Wales are going to score tries.
I'm going to look up Shibasaki's stats for the year.
He's
'cause that's-
he's fourth in the try scoring for the year.
yeah, but what's his defense?
Defensively,
like?
I think it's more
What's he got
important.
defense wise?
He's been solid.
Like,
Without hitting any numbers, he's been very solid on that side.
try scoring's great, but it's going to be one on a drop ball or a defensive.
Well, that was
lapse. That's how you win Origin.
That was game 3 last year.
Like
That was-
Hammers ain't going to score 4 tries
No.
next week, right? Like he did. It's just a different genre of football. Like
Well-
it just doesn't happen. Like fullbacks aren't going to break through and have 7 line breaks.
No,
It's
no.
catch the football and maybe make a cover defence tackle. That wins an Origin.
It's discipline around the ruck. See what happens there. Like, because remember
It's defence.
that final try in game 3 last year. Like,
Yeah.
no, maybe for me, not as a rugby league purist, I'm like, Jesus, this is taking a long time for something to happen. But
Yeah.
that was a titanic battle. And then finally, when Luai skips through in the 73rd minute,
Yeah.
do we actually see the real break in play that ended the game?
Yeah.
So I reckon that's what it'll come down to again.
100%. Hold the football.
First stat that I've got, which bodes well for Queensland, is just the try scorers list so far this year in the NRL. On top of the table is the Hammer, okay? Second, with 15 tries so far this year, second on the table is Gemat Shibasaki. So we've got the 2 best try scorers so far this year in the NRL in our side, which is good.
Which is great, but again, doesn't win an Origin.
No, it doesn't, but at least
Like if you hold the football,
at least they can ice their opportunities.
yeah, true. But if you hold the football which then gives you most possession, you probably win Origin.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah, that's possession game.
Shibasaki is 8th overall in the competition for line breaks, which is pretty good.
Yeah, this is all attack. I thought you were going to look at defence for us.
Yeah, I just haven't got to that yet. I'm just looking at run meters. So run meters for the competition. Connor Tracy's got the most run meters. The best Origin player, Queensland or New South Wales, is Pat Carrigan. Pat Carrigan
For run meters.
for run meters. Pat Carrigan's got more run meters than even Payne Haas. And 12th on that list is Hammer, which is pretty good. So, because the Hammer's going to be bringing the ball back for us. Errors. Here we go. This is where we don't want to see any of our players. The player with the most errors is Mulatalo from... look at that. Ponga was 5th. Is 5th on the errors.
Yeah, it's just been a little bit off
yeah.
this year.
Yeah, he has, but he hasn't been playing.
No, he couldn't catch the football. And,
Yeah.
like, again, like he catches every ball in Origin 2. We don't scrape home by the skin of our left nut.
Yeah, well, Shibasaki doesn't feature in the top people for
This
errors.
will work. This is just a bit of a technical breakdown of tough man refresh. It's going to work.
Tough man refresh 920 grams. Reduce fatigue. Temporary technical labour after light exercise in daily life.
Technical.
You got Alicia for your AI.
It actually sounds a lot like Alicia. Temporary technical labour after light exercise in daily life.
Huge.
I'm going to need some of that after I do the
yoga.
You and the hot yoga
The
tonight.
yoga tonight, yeah.
I'm excited for you.
Well, I'm excited, but he's understating what he's going to wear. You can't just rock up in.
Yeah, we've got to agree on
you
this
can't
now.
rock up in silkies, mate. You can have a.
No, I
expose a
no,
nut.
no, you set expectations, not by
He's
exposing
going to
the
be the only
nuts.
man in it.
That's all right. That's fine.
I know that's all right. But I'm just saying
you-
you can't wear what.
If you
No,
wear,
I don't reckon I'll be the only man in yoga.
you'll find there'll be some bloke who has done it his entire life.
Yes.
and
Yeah,
he's
there'll be
just
one
now-
guy there that-
He's doing
yeah,
headstands as you
yes.
walk in. You go,
when he
nah,
says namaste, what do you say back to him?
I'm staying any longer than I have to.
That's very good.
Set expectations. Wear the
what,
footy
what are you
shorts.
going to wear? I'm saying you wear some of those like bike pants you used to wear when you ran under your shorts.
I don't think I've got any of them.
Chub rubs.
I'll probably wear a pair of togs, and then
You can't stop there.
yeah, and then like a pair of silkies. You know, like I've got these maroon sort of silky type things.
Oh, that's a risk.
Why? Because I'll have the togs. I'm not gonna pop a testicle.
Say that, but we look at
I'll
the
wear- I'll
look
wear
at
my-
the
Still
first
going
champs
to
the other day.
expose one.
Yeah.
I'll wear my Queensland University training shorts that
Good.
they gave me from when I
They're going to ride high.
yeah, but I've got togs on underneath. You don't go. Like I'll have to wear. I'll wear like a shirt or a singlet or something.
I mean, look, honestly, you'll probably come in. If you wear a singlet coming in, that's fine, but it's pretty much common practice. Whip it off as soon as you get in there.
No,
because-
he's not taking his shirt
Do it.
off.
I'm not taking
you
my
are
shirt
not
off, mate.
taking your shirt off in yoga.
I was going to say suffer in your jocks, it's suffer in your singlet. Like, you're choosing to suffer in there.
You've got to wear a light, breathable, athletic wear shirt.
Yeah,
You're gonna,
yeah,
You're going to sweat like a moat. You're going to be
Yeah,
dripping sweat. You're going to big towel. None of this little.
No,
you
no,
need
no,
a
big
big
ta-
towel,
big towel.
which covers the
Yeah,
entire
yeah,
mat
yeah.
because you are going to be dripping sweat in a
Yeah.
way which is borderline embarrassing.
Yeah,
Bring more water than Burke and Wills. Just,
A lot of water.
yeah,
you have to, and just keep going at it.
yeah. I'm getting G'd up. This, yep.
And don't, if it hurts, just go back into.
Just go back to Savasana.
Crouching, what is it?
Just lie down.
Savasana, is it?
Crouching tiger, hidden finger.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to go to the gym first.
I think this is risky.
Get a
but
pump on?
We'll get his pump on.
Get a pump on.
Yeah, it's smart.
Who are you
Yeah, I
trying
like
to
it.
impress?
Well, come on, mate. It's not about that. But I just figure that it'll be a good opportunity to sort of kill two birds with one stone.
No, it's smart. It's smart. The worst thing that can happen is if you just constantly just get corrected. If you're hiding out the back, just trying to find a spot, go, they're not going to notice me. And just go, Ash, just a little, Ash, it's all right, Ash, come here. You know what, Ash, just lie down. Just lie down for this one.
Yeah,
That's what you want to avoid.
No,
That's worst case scenario.
I hope that doesn't happen.
And also, by law now, the instructor, is it a male or a female?
I don't know. I think it's
it's a female.
I think it's
Yeah,
a female.
from memory,
I'm
from
not
one.
sure. Doesn't make much
They
sense.
will ask you because at times they'll need to. They'll say, "Do you mind if I touch you?"
Yeah.
So they actually have to ask you that
Yes,
by
they do.
law now. So
Yeah.
you will say,
Yes. No, I don't. I'll go, no, please touch away.
"That's fake." No, I don't mind.
Do
You
I
can.
mind? No, I
No, I
don't
mean, when
mind.
say
I have
no,
7
don't
erogenous
mind.
zones.
Yes, you can.
And then she goes, well, I'll pass it on to Kevin because he's taking over now.
Kev, he's good.
Yeah, we got one.
Now, Kev's new to this. He's on the release program.
Do you mind if I use Kev for this?
Do you reckon it'll be tough?
Yeah, it'll be tough, but it's doable. It's
Yeah.
doable, but it's
I've
honestly,
done it before. It was years ago. I got into that
Yeah.
Bikram. I did that Bikram.
if you've done it before and you've done marathons, it's mental.
I'm
It is
quite-
honestly
I'm
mental.
quite flexible. It's
Yeah.
amazing how long an hour can take,
Yep.
like when you're doing stuff like that.
Yeah, don't think about time when you're in there.
An hour's a long, and you're going to
Yeah.
start thinking about time.
Yeah.
I did the 45er when I used to do it. Hot yoga. It was enough.
Yeah.
It was
It
spent.
is enough.
It is.
They are absolutely taking
You
the
were
piss.
saying
Yeah.
earlier.
Let's do the
you did
let's do the 90
90s
ones.
ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. I
It's
mean,
actually
they're
biting into
dying.
your dinner time
Yeah.
anyway. It's
Yeah.
what are you coming
Now,
out?
that's
You'll
what
be
I'm-
home at 8 o'clock.
That's what I'm a bit worried about. It goes from the hot yoga goes from 6 till 7. Like I like to be in bed at 8 o'clock.
So
Like,
you're
I'll-
not going to cold? For me, obviously,
I'll probably go
jump out, have a shower, jump in the cold bath.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning to go straight from that, have a quick shower off,
Yeah.
jump in the ice bath. I reckon,
Medium shower. Just slowly reduce down your temperature.
Yeah, don't go
Don't
ice
go
cold.
full hot shower. Don't go full cold shower. Just go in the middle.
But
Goldilocks.
have a proper shower because you know how greasy those nuts get after you go to the
Yeah,
gym.
yeah, yeah.
Sometimes.
and you'll be sweating
You don't be
profusely.
taking that into the ice bath.
Yeah. Where do you do you do your shower in the shower
I have
room?
no. I have the public shower and it's too much because I get in there.
Yeah,
Like I have a proper shower, and like I'm looking around, seeing who's looking, and I face the wall. And
But you don't use like soap or anything.
no. But I'll get in under the
Yeah.
speedos.
Yes. And you fully wash your perineum and everything.
I get right in.
You have to.
Yeah.
No, I know you have to. Not in a public space.
I know, I do it in
He's doing
public,
it between the
essentially.
store
It's a
and the
public
ice
space.
I really get it too. It's too much, actually.
Yeah, Lutsy, do you mind? Maybe hose your perineum out when you get home, mate, because on your own time. I'm trying to have a sauna here. Your perineum's getting in the way.
Oh, Lewis.